Hello friends, and welcome to another video of TravelTECH. And in this video I'm going to show you one more speedometer display for our Digipad, which is one of the most elegant and the minimalistic looking speedometer apps for our Digipad. And as you think you might have seen by now on the video, it's showing the speed on the left hand side of the screen right now. This is the HUD display for Digipad, a heads up unit display, and it is extremely elegant and extremely minimal in appearance. So if you had seen the previous speedometer display, you would have seen that it's extremely colorful, bright, and there's a lot of graphics going on in that speedometer display. But if you are a kind of person who likes a minimal display, who likes it very elegant and very simple looking, which shows only the minimal sort of information, the main information required, and doesn't go ahead with unnecessary information or a lot of graphics or colorful works, then this is the speedometer for you. This is the HUD display for Digipad, and it's extremely elegant and extremely nice and sweet looking, and it's extremely minimal, so that it does not interfere with your eyesight as well, and shows you the exact speed in which you are going, which is the only most minimal requirement when you see at a speedometer. And the good thing about this speedometer is also that it is minimally customizable, which means you can change some of the colors of this display. You can change the color in which the numbers are being displayed, in which the text is being displayed, and it is looking very nice with that black background. And the most highlighting feature of this speedometer is that at night this is going to look even better than in daylight. Now I'll try to bring a night video of this app as well as soon as possible, but right now, as you can see, it is looking very nice. And at night, because of the whole black background, the numbers pop out from the screen, and this will look more involved with the head unit than the previous speedometer display, which I had shown you, which had a blue, green, red ambient rings going on around the speed display. But this is going to fit in seamlessly with the dashboard of the car. It won't feel like it is something you haven't added an app extra into the car. This is going to seamlessly blend in and feel like give it a uniform appearance to the entire dashboard. And especially at night, this is going to look fabulous because of its simple and elegant nature. Now if you're a simple and minimalistic person, which I am, of course, I like minimalism in everything I do, so this is one of the beautiful displays and beautiful speedometer displays for the Digipad. I don't think any other car has this. I don't think any other car will ever also have this, and this is specially brought to you by TravelTECH. So if you like this video, if you like this minimal app which I am showing you in the Digipad right now, then make sure you head to that channel and subscribe to my channel. You make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell icon, and also like this video, so that I can bring more and more interesting videos and updates for our Digipad and also for our car. Now I think you've seen enough of the display, and as you can see, it's dark outside now. It's getting a bit dim and the display is popping out really well. It's looking very neat and seamlessly integrated into the dashboard. I'll jump into some of the features of this app. I'm going to show you in detail what all customization options it is having and how you can use this app in your car. And as you can see, with the entire look of the dashboard, if you are seeing right now, this app is seamlessly integrating into the dashboard of our car, and it is looking really amazing. Now one more thing which I needed to show you about this app is that you can increase the display size of the speedometer. Now right now, as you can see, the size is increased. It is looking maximum big, and in this way we can take out all the other information and only display the particular size of only display the speed of the car in a huge size, which in the other display speedometer this was not at all possible. So right now, as you can see, the speed is being displayed in a large digital units, and it is looking really nice with the black interior of the car with those white numbers, and this is amazing. The most amazing feature of this app is you can enlarge the speedometer and make it zoom in into the speed of the car, taking out all other information, and this is going to look fabulous at night. I think you can already presume, you can imagine how it is going to look at night when you are driving the car in complete darkness. It is going to merge seamlessly with the dashboard of the car, and the display is going to look really eye-soothing, really lovable to the eyes, and give you an extremely futuristic and a modern appeal to the car. So in order to get back to the home screen, you just have to you don't have to do anything else. You just have to swipe and it will go back to its original home screen, and which shows some other information as well. So if you want to go back into the digital zoom display, just swipe left and it goes into the zoom display, and just swipe right, it goes back to its original display. So this is one of the highlighting features of this app. You cannot find this feature in the other app where I had shown you the colorful display, the high resolution, the ambient ring display. You cannot zoom in and zoom out in that app. You can change the colors, of course, but this takes it to another level when you zoom in, and takes you to a new height when you're driving the car, and gives you an amazing display of the speed of the car, wherein you don't have to even take your eyes off the road. Even when you're looking on the road right now, we can still see in the corner of the eye what the speed of the car is. So this helps you in driving safely. You don't have to take your eyes off the car in order to recognize the speed of the car. So just swipe back and it goes back to its original size of a small display, along with certain other information which is showing you right there. Now I am going to show you some of the other features of this app, some of the cool nice features which you can do with this app, so that you can get to know this app much better and you can decide if you want this app for your car or not. So right now I just parked my car onto the left side, and as you can see, the speed turned to 0, and the speed measurement is quite accurate. The speed measurement is done using the GPS accuracy, the number of GPS satellites which are connected right now. So based on that, the speed is calculated, and it is pretty accurate, plus or minus 5 kilometers you can say, and that is manageable speed accuracy, and that is a really good speed accuracy actually. So let's just get ahead and let's dive straight into the features of the app, and I'm going to show you, I want to show you what and all are the features of the app. So as I showed you just now, one of the main features of this app is when you swipe right, the display becomes large and it becomes huge, and it looks really nice. And when you swipe right, I mean, it goes back to its original size and shows you in a small pattern. So some of the most minimal features displayed in this app are the time display right here on top. So this is showing you the current time exactly, and this is the magnetic compass which shows you the direction in which you are traveling. And here is a trip meter, wherein if you click on this right now, as you can see, it is saying as trip A. So if I click on it, it's showing as trip B. If I click again, it will show as trip C, and if I click again, it goes back to trip A. So there are trip meters. There is a digital trip meter. Now the trip meter which we find in our car is this trip meter, which is a digital display here, but you have a manual button in order to control that trip meter. But in this case, there is a digital display with a digital touch control. So in case I want to reset the trip A meter, I just have to press and hold on it, and it is going to ask to reset trip meter. So if I click on yes, the 6 will go away and it becomes 0, and it starts measuring the trip meter from this point onwards. So here is the 0, which is a speed display, and this is the kilometer per hour display. And down here it is showing the average speed of the car till now which I have driven the car. So now it is showing the average speed as 47 kilometers per hour, and this is the maximum speed which I have reached while driving the car in this particular trip. And this green icon is showing that the GPS satellite is connected and working well. If it is a green light, it is an indication that the GPS is working really fine. So you can pause this average meter. So if you click on this pause meter, so speed and distance, everything will get paused, and the icon will start blinking, so that you can pause the display if you want. If you don't want the app to be recording your journey, you can pause it, and to some duration of time, if you don't want the app to record anything. So if you have taken a detour and you just want to measure the length of the highway or the distance of the highway, you can pause it, and once you get back to the highway or to the main road, you can click on this button back, and the pause will go away, and it will start recording the distance and the measurement back again. So it's a very minimal display, very elegant looking, very smart looking, and if you swipe left, it is going to enlarge the display, enlarge the speedometer display, and if you swipe right, it is going to minimize the display and make it very smart and short looking. So these are one of the finest features of this app. So let's just get into a bit of detail of the features of this app. Now if you press the menu button while the app is running, it is going to ask you, the first option is to exit the Digi HUD. So if you want to exit this app, you can go to the menu button and click on this button, so that it exits out of the app and it exits the Digipad HUD display. So now the next option is the window background mode. So in this case, the window background mode, if you click on this, what happens is one of the finest features again of this app is it shortens, and there's a widget right down on your home screen where you can place it anywhere you want. So if you're driving and if you want to listen, or if you want to see the visualizer as well as the speed on top of the screen, this is going to become a short display right here on the widget of the screen, where you can minimize the display, and this looks even more better, so that there is a snowfall falling in the background, there is a visualizer going on, and there is a current speed showing right on the top in the middle of the display. Now this option is not available in the previous speedometer where I showed you for the Digipad, the digital display speedometer. This option is not at all available available. And one of the most amazing features is that you can resize this widget as to however size you want. You can make it small, as much small as this, you can make it as much big as this, you can resize it according to your convenience. You can place it anywhere on the screen wherever you want, and it is going to show you the speed of the car along with the background of this digipad or the background screen, whichever you have placed. And in this case where I have placed a visualizer, it is showing the background of the visualizer. Now this is one of the most amazing app. This is an extremely customizable app, and this is the highlight of this app, that it has a small widget wherein you can place it on the home screen, and it is going to always show the display, it is always going to show the speed of the car along with everything which else is going on in the background. Now in the previous digital display speedometer, you had to open the app and keep it running in order to view the display, in order to view the speed, and you couldn't see any other app going on in the background. Now with this app, you can set the speedometer widgets and some place of the screen, and you can do your work accordingly with the other apps as well. So this is one of the highlighting features of this app. So if I want to go back to the main app again, I'll just have to click on this, and it's going to ask for a full screen pause and exit Digipad HUD. So if I just click on the full screen, it goes back to the original full screen as it was previously before. So I just have to click the menu, and I have to click on the window background mode, and the background mode goes startup ahead. So let me just go back to the full screen so that I can show you some of the other features as well. So if I click the menu button back again, it is going to show as HUD view. Now what is this HUD view? HUD view is nothing but called as a HUD display. You are actually seeing the HUD display in the Kia Seltos, in the new Kia Seltos which has been released a few months back. It's called as a heads-up display. HUD means heads-up display, and the heads-up display is nothing but it projects an image onto the glass of the certain HUD displays, wherein there is a flat glass available in the dashboard, and the display is right in the bottom. So the image that is being produced on the screen gets displayed on the glass, and that helps the driver in recognizing certain characters or certain features of the car, such as the speed, the time and everything, while looking at the road as well. So it will be projected on the glass. It's something like you have seen in the Iron Man movies, where the screen is displayed on a transparent screen, and the whole monitor settings you can see on a transparent glass monitor. It is similar to that. That is called as a heads-up display or the HUD display. So it has a HUD view as well. So if you click on this, the whole thing gets inverted so that somebody who is seeing from the top actually can see it properly. But in this case, it was required that there was a glass surface here. So if there was a glass surface, the whole thing will get projected onto the glass, and you can see it as you can see in an Iron Man display, in the movies in the Iron Man, where you can see a transparent glass screen along with all the monitor settings and all the other settings you could see on a glass monitor. So in this car, you cannot use a feature properly because there is no dedicated glass display for a HUD. So you can, but other than that, you can use it alternatively. You can make the digipad itself as the HUD display, so that you don't need a glass in place of it at all. So if you want to go back, just press the menu button and click on the normal view. So it turns back to normal view and turns your digipad itself into a HUD display, and you don't need an extra glass in its place at all. So that is one feature. So the next feature which I'm going to show you is the speed unit. So if you click on the speed unit button, it is going to ask you to select the mode or the unit in which you want the speed to be displayed, and there are three options, which is miles per hour, which is not used in India. It is used in outside foreign countries, and so kilometers per hour, which we use in India, and knots, which is also not used here. So if you click on kilometers per hour, it is going to show as kilometers per hour, speed in the kilometers per hour unit direction. So set warning speed and sound. The next option is a set warning speed sound. So you can set a particular speed. After that, the app will give you a warning that you have reached the maximum speed and that you should slow down. So there is a warning speed also. So you can do that and select that as well. So if you go down, these basic options are done with. So the next thing which you can do is click on the more button right here. So if you click on the more button, the first option is the brightness. So you can go back and you can click on the brightness, and you can give a tick mark to use the device brightness as well. So in case you want to use the device brightness, so if you turn on the headlight, the digipad display becomes dim, and even the app display becomes dim. So it is going to use the device display like that. So let's just close it here, and let's head back to the menu, more settings, and display color. This is one feature which I wanted to show you. Now currently it is set as white, so just click on this red button and see, as you can see, the display has turned red in color, and it is looking dashingly fabulous, and at night this is going to look even more better. So let's just go back and change to a few more colors. So let me just select yellow. So as you can see, there's a yellow color now on the screen, and this is in this way. If you can customize it to your preference, you can put on any color which you want, which is suiting with the ambience of your car. Maybe if you have a certain green or yellow colored seat cover or a red color seat cover, you can align it with the red color of the seat cover, and it's going to look match, and it's going to match seamlessly with the theme or the seating arrangement or the color combination of your car especially. So if you press and hold on a color especially, it is going to give you a further option in order to select the exact shade of the color which you want to set into the Digipad. So if I just select this shade and click on OK, it is going to change into that particular shade. Now it is in a grape color shade. Now this is looking nice. So in that way, there are so many color options where you can set in the any color which you like. So especially you can dive deep inside and select the any particular color shade also. So it's not that only a minimum set of colors are available. The entire color gamut is available for you, and not just 5 or 6 colors. You can take the color to any shade, and you can select any shade of the display for this app particularly. So that is one screen. So lock screen rotation, the third option is a lock screen rotation. So the next option is further you can dive down into the settings of this app. So in the settings, what it is showing is, there are options where you can tick on the checkbox, right box, to show the clock, to show the trip meter, show the compass. You can turn off all the other information as well. The clock and the trip meter, you can turn off all everything else and make only the speed appear, or you can turn off the speed also. So there is a maximum speed button, average speed, or pause and reset button. The battery meter display, you want it to be dynamic or normal or off, you can do that as well. So, and the satellite image display, so dynamic, normal, off. So there are so many options right here. Then speed, display alignment, left, center, right, you can do that however you want. And there is a digit segment glow option which is available in the Pro version. So let me just change the color of the Digi HUD back to the white color or some other color which you might like, and I need to show you some of the certain features. So now I have turned it into a cyan blue color. Now this is looking really neat and really nice, and a really professional look for the unit. Now I'm pretty sure all of you, after watching the entire video, are extremely excited in order to download and install this in your Digipad and start using it immediately. Well, you need not wait anymore. I am going to show you the detailed downloading and installation procedure of this app in this video right now. So what happened previously in the digital display speedometer app, that many of you were experiencing a parsing error or an improper download in your Digipad, maybe because of improper downloading of the file, or maybe the Digipad not supporting the particular APK file. Many of you have faced that issue, but I'm going to rectify that issue in this video hopefully, and the next time, this time when you download this app, hopefully you're not going to face any issue. So I'm going to show you both the methods wherein you can download this app directly onto your Digipad, and also sideload it via your mobile phone onto the Digipad in case the direct download on the Digipad is not working up to mark. So let's just go ahead and begin with the downloading procedure for the Digipad HUD app for Digipad. So the first thing which you need to do in order to download this app is make sure that you have the Firefox browser installed in your Digipad. In case you don't have the Firefox browser yet, make sure you go back to my channel and search for the Firefox, and you will find the installation video for the Firefox browser in the Digipad. So once you have installed the Firefox browser in the Digipad, just go to the app section and head to the Firefox browser and wait for the web page to load. So once the basic home screen loads out, so just click on the URL search bar and type in the following address, that is bit.ly/36 small letter EQ followed by a capital A, then a number 0 and a capital C. So this is the URL address which you need to type, that is bit.ly number 36 EQ. I think I made a mistake here. You need to type in EQ. So this is the URL address, the number 36 EQ, capital A, number 0 and a capital C. So when you type the address, just click on the go button and wait for the web page to load. So as you can see, the Google Drive page has loaded, and if you can see on top, it is written Digipad HUD Display by TravelTECH. So make sure this is the headline, and once the web page loads, so just make sure you click on the download button in the middle of the screen. So just click on it once and wait for the download to begin. So it is going to give you a dialog box asking to download, and just click on the just once button and wait for the download to start. So if you just drag down the display from above, it will show you the download completion dialog box. So you'll get to know the status of the download immediately. So as you can see, the download has completed, and make sure that the download complete words do come up here before you click on the download complete dialog box. So sometimes what happens is the download doesn't complete properly, and maybe you click on the download completion dialog box, and what happens is that you get a parse error wherein the Digipad is not able to install the app. So make sure that the download complete words appear right here, and only then after that you can click on the download complete dialog box. So once you have clicked that, you will be greeted with this menu wherein it is going to ask you to install the application. So just click on the install button and wait for the app to get installed in your Digipad. So now as you can see, the application has been installed. It doesn't give you an open button, it's going to just ask as it done. So just click on the done button right here, and then head on to your home settings. Just click on the home button in the Digipad, and then go to the apps. And as you can see, the app is installed right here. It is called the Digipad HUD and Digipad HUD widget. So this is the main app where you can open up the app onto the full screen, and this is the widget app where you can open a small window in the widget screen. So if I just click on this right now, it is going to open the whole screen. It is going to open in a full screen manner. Now if I just go back and I'll show you how it looks. So if I click on the widget button, it is going to open in a widget manner, the small window which I showed you, and which you can drag it around anywhere where you want and place it on the screen wherever you want. Ideally it looks good with this visualization screen background because the black blends in with the black of the visualizer app, and it shows the speed in the right in the middle of the screen. And this is a very good combination, and I think even you should try this in your Digipad. So once this is installed, this is how the app gets installed in the Digipad. You just have to have the Firefox browser. You need to open the URL and wait for the download to complete properly. And once the download has completed, you need to click on the download complete dialog box. It is going to ask you to install the application. You can install it directly on the Digipad. Now I understand that this method may not work for everyone else, everyone who has a Digipad, because of the previous app wherein so many of the users were complaining that they were facing a parse issue, or the package file was not installing properly. So for those people, I am going to show you an alternate way, and that alternate way, basically I'm going to tell you what to do. So in case the first method is not working for you and it is giving a parsing error once you download and try to install it, there is a second method which you can use in order to download and install the app. And the second method I'm going to tell you right now how to do that. That is basically a very simple method. There's no need to show it to you. So what you need to do is you need to type the same URL address previously which you typed in the Firefox browser of the Digipad. You need to type that same URL address into the browser of your mobile phone or your laptop. So once you download the particular app or the file on your mobile phone or your laptop, you can transfer that file onto a pen drive or an SD card and insert that pen drive in the Digipad. So once you have inserted the pen drive, make sure you have that ES file manager in your Digipad, so you can access that pen drive using the ES file manager. And once you can access it, you can try to install it immediately from the ES file manager easily. So it is not a very complex method, it's a very simple and easy method. You need to just download the file onto your mobile phone or your laptop using the same URL address which I have shown you right now. It will download properly. Just make sure you have waited till the download has completed and then transfer it to the Digipad using a pen drive or a memory card. So make sure you try this method before commenting below that you got a parsing error or the installation didn't happen properly. So if the first method itself is working well for you, then it's very fine, that is good for you. In case it does not work, then make sure you try the second method where you sideload the file onto the Digipad using your mobile or your laptop, and via downloading the file to your mobile or laptop before downloading onto the Digipad, and using a pen drive or an SD card as a source of the app into your Digipad. So make sure you have ES file manager installed in your Digipad, and once you have ES file manager, you can easily access all the files whichever you have in your pen drive or SD card. And once you access that through the file manager, you can click on that particular file and it will take you to the installation of the app. So that is how you need to try it. You need to make an effort for it in case it doesn't happen the first way. So make sure you try both the ways, and in case if both the ways is not working for you, then you can go ahead and comment on the video below that you have some error, and that so that I can help you out how to install it. If one of those methods work for you, then it's good for you. You can post some photos and videos in the Facebook groups or the WhatsApp groups so that everyone else can also identify and everyone else can also get to know about this app, and they also can get to download and install it in their Digipad. So this is it guys, this is the app downloading and installation process. So I have shown you in complete detail about how the app works, how the app looks, the complete customization options in the app, and also ending in with the download and installation tutorial. So all in one together video. This is a bumper dhamaka for you. So go ahead today itself and download this app for your Digipad, and look how cool it looks right there along with the visualizer. You have never seen this in any car before. You will never see this in any other car ever again. So this is only and only available for the Digipad users, and you can get this in your Digipad right now. So this is brought to you specially and only by TravelTECH. You cannot find this anywhere else on the internet. This is only available on TravelTECH channel. So make sure you hit that subscribe button, make sure you like this video, and don't go away without commenting on the video and tell me how you found out this video to be, how you found out this app to be, and how useful it is going to be for your car. So that's it guys, I hope you like this video. I'll be bringing out many more interesting stuff for our Digipad, for our cars. So I'm going to remind you again, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit that like button, and also comment on this video. I'll just go away by showing you one of the large displays of this app so that you can get to know and get to enjoy how it visually looks. So that's it guys, and have a nice day.